exist, just a figment in the mist, where the voice of the past is lost in a twist. You don't exist, not a heartbeat, not a sigh, just a mirage that waltzes through the sky. No one exists, just phantoms run from me. A masquerade, watching a facade that's homemade. Armies of phantoms waging wars on the breeze, fighting in a vacuum where reality is at ease. There's no one here but ghosts in tuxedos, marching through the halls of non-existent meadows. I'm a zero on a scale, not even on the map, a whisper in a hurricane, a ripple in the gap. No record of my name, no trace of my embrace. I'm the punctuation missing from a sentence lost in space. I don't exist, just a figment in the mist, where the voice of the past is lost in a twist. You don't exist, not a heartbeat, not a sigh, just a mirage that waltzes through the sky. No one exists, just phantoms run from me. A masquerade, watching a facade that's homemade. I found your letters in a dream I never had. Ink on paper, but the words were always sad. You don't exist, you never did, just a whisper in the wind, a memory skid. You're not real, you never were, just a ghost in my mind, a life deferred. You failed to be the one I miss, just a phantom in a world of bliss. I don't exist, just a figment in the mist, where the voice of the past is lost in a twist. You don't exist, not a heartbeat, not a sigh, just a mirage that waltzes through the sky. No one exists, just phantoms run from me. A masquerade, watching a facade that's homemade. Felt the echoes in the alley where the old band used to play. The ghosts of the scene that never had a name. They're the ones we never knew, but somehow always miss. Even through the static noise, they don't exist. Who needs them when we're living in the past? But we need them like a shadow that won't last. They need us to keep the memory alive, but they don't exist and never did survive.
Hello everybody! Welcome back to some more Fallout 4. Did not realize I was on the wrong welcome screen. Whatever. So what we're going to do today is we have settlements. We need to actually make... I want to connect the rest of North Boston as best as I can. And we've got most of this. Outpost Iwo Jima. Data. Army Shop Depot. Can't see it on the map. Okay, whatever. They are really busy out there. Let's add some endurance. Alright. So we're technically already right here.
Gotta be.
So what we can do...
Here 1 second, gone the next. Who moves that fast?
What I'd like to do is attempt to make something of it. Okay, so I need to be really, really careful.
It's over.
Like things like this, I could get creative and shove a house in here.
They run off.
I'm also already getting some serious lag. I don't understand why. So we don't have, as much as I would love to have access to certain things, I don't.
Watching us. Laughing.
So, first order of business. I'm gonna get rid of these hanging bodies, if I can. No. I cannot. Okay, so they're just stuck there. Alright. Noted. Let's just not worry about it. Oh boy. Alright, well that's up there, I guess. Now, I do know this is technically the kill zone for where all the enemies spawn for this area. That's one of them. Alright, this other area. We got lots of debris. I want to try and carefully get rid of. Not because there's anything inherently wrong with it. Well, who am I kidding? There's everything wrong with it, but this is an area that, while neat, isn't entirely going to be used. But it does give me just free materials. Grass mountain with gravel. Can I get that? No. Debris. Debris decal. Not the road. Okay, wonderful. Now we can't physically fix the concrete on the ground, but what we can do is just do things like this. Meat bag. Like this right here. We can do a lot with this alone. Just ignoring the limitations. Debris. That guy's dead. Alright. So up here is essentially turrets. Alright. Gross. Okay. Down here. Alright. Think that's about all we can do. Alright, where to start? So I think our starting point is going to be right about here. Now, the wonderful thing is, this one isn't going to require that much in terms of actually, like, building stuff out. Just by the inherent nature of space. Damn it. Alright. Just slightly turn you. Could all my companions please get out of the way? Okay. And we can just place you here. Alright, this is technically all connected. Alright, this section is now walled off. Which now leaves the question, what kind of sim settlement design are we going for? Are we going to... Wait a minute, we got American Rising. Hold on, decorations. Some enclave stuff. Is it just kind of... Yeah. Okay. So, this one really doesn't have space for agri-plots. Or really much of anything. We have a lot of these sort of interior plots that we could build. So we're probably going to have to just... Probably going to build Kowloon. I had a friend actually just show me his little Kowloon style Hangman's Garden in vanilla Fallout, and that's actually a really great idea to kind of do with this if I can get it to work. Which means I actually have to use a lot of this. A lot of prefabs. Which is fine, because this actually means some forced creativity. So let's actually just start with some stairs. I'm gonna throw some stairs going. We're gonna use these walls to kind of go off of. And we're gonna build a prefab structure right next to it. Now, preferably, I need to align this way better. Preferably. Alright. That should work. And let's see. This is more of a skeleton box house. This is kind of a hallway. So what if... Let's go with floors real quick. This will bring us up to this level. And then we can take this and sort of... I don't know if we need the back wall backing, but I'm going to place it down anyway, just to kind of give me a flat surface that I can guarantee myself to work off of. Okay. Come on, there we go, connected. Alright, this kind of looks a little odd, but it works. If I do a regular floor, yeah, I can place these on top of this. Now, because... let's... this could just be the power room. The main power room. Which means I probably want an open ceiling for at least one of these to get the grid out. So let me pop one of these and make that just an open floor. That way I can just have a way to get the power out of here. Floors. There we go. Okay, now we got a way to get the power out. So generators. Classic stuff. Yeah, these things are gonna have to stick out. We can do this. Not what I meant to do in fall, but... Okay. Little power grid right here. And then we're gonna want, we don't really need generators just yet. We're gonna get the miscellaneous, and we're gonna shove the recruitment beacon behind this guy. Alright, start talking, start calling for people. Next, with these housings, alright, so let's try and shove something down. Metal. What can we do with metal prefabs? These are just doorways and walls. There's a few prefabs that you can get with. Let's try something like this. Maybe. Can we get this to connect to anything? Only floors. Let's put a wooden floor down then. See if I can get this to connect over here right like I wanted. Just be a little farther back. Oh. Oh, it will. Awesome. We got a little room to kind of play with right there. And we let's see. Throw up a shack wall. Alright, and this will be our first little nook. We can probably put one over here too. Maybe. Not quite sure. It's not really going to connect, is it? Right there. No, this will probably work a little better just to shove the wall, maybe? No. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna leave this open then. I'm not entirely sure how to get that to do what I want. But it technically has a roof because it's got the metal grating. So you know what? We'll classify this as good enough. Oh, I can just pick up this whole thing. Interesting. Not gonna do it. Or better yet, I could just wall this off. Let's just wall it off. Like an actual wall. There. And if we just put a light, let's just put a singular light. Wall lamp. Which one is yellow? Fuck. Wait, it's because this is it because this is not. If I do this, pop you. Come on. Connect, please. Okay. That's soft whites. And I prefer yellow, but soft white will do. That one will actually light up a room. You know what? That's fine. This is fine. There's kind of a space for it. Alright. Moving on. Let's place down the first kind of sim settlement home inside of here. Res. If it will fit, maybe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have overestimated this size? Or it does not accept this. It's quite possible it does not accept that as a valid placement. Okay, well I can just redo this with wood. That's fine. We go back to walls. Alright, let's try and place it down now. Should be able to now. What is your defect? Can it not have ceilings? This plan might go belly up just if I can't get anything down. Do. Alright, let's try this again. Final attempt. Wait, that's not the right plot anyway. Why are you refusing to be placed down? It's the fucking building's in the way. I would laugh if that's the case, but that technically makes sense. Let's try right there. Alright, what's the fucking point of these then? If I can't connect them to what the fuck I want, what's the point of them? How do I make you work? You are supposed to fit. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to space them if I can. Motherfucker. This is asinine to do it like that. That is ass. Where's even the sensor? Alright, where the fuck is this guy? And I just want to force him to make a house. Is it you? Yes. You. Build house now. How does this look before I completely spend all my time doing this? Because otherwise, I will just do everything on the ground. Build now. Alright, you know what? This is not working as intended. Okay. Plan B. Or C. Structures. Wood. We're going to just make a floater. If I can. And everyone will just have to figure it out. Problem is, there's no good way to build Hangman Alley. It just sucks. So, if I just start with this, we'll put a singular plot down. No, wait, no. Doing this up here is not going to work either. Son of a bitch. Okay. We're just going to have to... I don't know what the fuck back here is going to be then. This is like the main area to build. But we do have that flat spot out front instead. This could just be more of a warehouse, I guess, or just industry. I'm gonna leave the power spot alone though, because that is just a decent. It's a decent enough spot for it. Alright. Alright, so back here is going to be now storage, I suppose. Plan B. So, new plan. We're going to go out front and try and do something out there instead. Probably put a few things right here. And so this entire back end is not going to be a grid, because I have no idea how to make it a grid. So, back here, some soft industry. Probably put 2 right here. It's just these plots are so fucking big. Alright, do we have smaller commercial plots? We don't. We put a. I guess we can put a guard plot right here. Just kind of guard this spot, I guess. Maybe a muni over here. This place just sucks. Well, this is actually just a good spot. Okay, we're gonna pick you up. Are you guys all attached to that? Fantastic. We're moving you. Come with me, little guys. Congratulations. I can't do anything with this right here, so you are now going there. Cool. We can put a muni in this subsection, I guess. Or I can put a house. This is a good place for one of those big houses. And it would actually fit with this sort of area. It would actually fit. Be a little awkward, but it does sort of kind of fit. Hut. Can I get this straight? Not really. It's already as good as it's gonna get. Okay, that's fine. Connect you to the Radio Shack. Alright, that'll be fine there, I suppose. Now we could ram another thing of industry right here, and it will be just kind of, it'll have to be, everything is just gonna have to be fine. This entire area, you're gonna have to be fine with a little clip. I don't know how else to build this thing. I want to get like some of the ugly industry back here. So we got 4 industry plots. This area is already laggy enough as it is. So we're going to, 1, pull you out. 2nd, stairs. 3rd, this place is no place for any respectable farmland. So everything should be imported here. So one of the Sim Settlements mods added 1x1 resin shops. These doesn't have that, so I'm kind of trying my best to sort of wing it. Is there anything under this? Not really. It's just kind of holding the world together though. So like right here, there's like a row of houses. But instead, what's going to be right here is a wall of turrets. For a very specific reason. Last I checked, this entire section was a kill box. So I'm going to make it a kill box. Everything spawns right here. I figured that out on accident in one of my runs, that this is its kill box. So actually, let me everyone get moved real quick. We're gonna stagger this. So first we're going to Grab the wood floors. We don't need the big ones. We actually need the small ones. For once. For once, I want the small boys. Boink, boink. Boop. Boop. You are an enemy combatant, and you've made the decision to assault my base. Congratulations, you are now going to meet immediately 3 missile launchers. Because this 4th one doesn't want to fit up there. And then on top of that, we're going to add shotgun turret if we can. Fires to electric, I can get that. And we're going to add 2 machine gun turrets in between these two for good measure. And just to bring the point home, let's add we're going to add another poor bastard's house right here. Not because we're actually putting somebody's house right here. I feel like I'm going to move this wall and just build the wall around this guy's house instead. Because that just makes a lot more sense than this diagonal now. After all, this is perfectly good space. Thanks, Nick. Even though I probably should make this a gate. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Structures. Concrete floor. Nah, Preston, just get walled off. Alright. And for some secondary, and now we're going to add the other bit to loop the power around. Marshal plot. We put a marshal plot right here, watching, so that a guard will always be at least watching this singular spot. And then we connect that to this. Okay. And we put a muni here, I guess, since it wants to be a dick. Okay. Fine. I will reroute you, you little bastard. There. Alright. This back end is basically everything I can really do with it. Unless I want to try and build up. Alright. So now we have commercial and housing to worry about. And Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your view, that leaves very little spots, but these street lamps have got to go. I mean, I suppose we could do this as a sort of scattered settlement style. Okay. So let's start with the next things. This is going to get very squished up here, but there's no good way. I don't think. How tight can I get this? Ugh. Not really good. Okay. Getting this from this angle. I could wall over the steps. Could everyone get the fuck out of the way? Okay. Continue this. This'll... Let's see what these plot spacers can do. Can you do what I desire? Maybe. If I try and ram you right next to this, will you have a hissy fit? No. Okay. So let's do that again. Let's try. The emphasis is try to get this to bend. Alright. So this is our sort of catty-wom-fucked not it just has to work. Otherwise, this is going to be a very, very interesting experience. But it doesn't look terrible at once inherently. Alright, let's see if I can't put some squares down. We're gonna just use wood, because I have 18 floors to kind of go through. Alright. Now, can we go around? Actually, yeah. Can we go under if I do this? Yeah, just watch your head. You are in a bad spot, but that's okay, I think. Or we just move the stairs over. Yeah, I think we just move the stairs over. Okay. And back to these rectangles. Alright. Now, what can we do about you? Actually, that works quite nicely, surprisingly. Only a slight air gap. That actually worked really well. Amazing, in fact. Alright. And then we can use the stairs and go back down for each side. Yeah. Just kind of connect some stairs to this if I can. Even if only one side gets stairs. Yeah, there we go. And they kind of have a little shit shack under here. Little awning, I guess. Alright, now where do the rest of the people live? This is an important question. There is not much good space to work with here. This is like the main commercial district. Let me pop the bollards. Okay. Or maybe we don't close it off. Let me look. We have this other spot. You okay there, buddy? We have this other spot we could do. We got technically 2 houses that'll eventually get many beds. We also have this back half right here. And we could use this for people quarters.
Thanks for saying that.
Alright. Can we put them in here? Let's try it. Let's try and put one in here. Let's see how if the plot will fit. If it fits, it ships. And it does not fit, so it's not going to ship. But we could do maybe this? No, there really just isn't room. Okay, so it's gotta be out here. If I can get it. This is a house, that's a house. Got like 3 indie plots. Maybe we take out 2 of those comms and put res. What about over here? You could probably use that. Or we could try and build out here. But that's going to look ugly. Oh, all this is probably going to be ugly. You know what? Res is going to have to go down here. I really don't know where else to put it. Now, that's okay. We're not going to get too fancy with the wall. We just need to get some residentials in here, and it's gonna be more akin to a small section. Guess I can't really do anything. I could put probably one more, maybe. Let's see, is that overlap? Oh no, perfect. Perfectly squeezed, as it should. Okay, drag you down. Alright. So let's just grab the concrete and wall this in, and this is just gonna have to be it, because I really am not sure how to build this, nor can I really do anything with such a confined space anyway. So we're just going to take our concrete and just get our wall. And we can put, ow. You can put our road down right here. Throw this down, throw that down. Alright, she's kind of built. And really, if they have problems, that's tough shit. Because there's nothing I can really do with this. What's up, Nick? How you doing? 4,000 concrete. Alright, this is probably going to be where the gate is, right here, so let's put this up. Let's just wall in with this. Honestly, much easier to do it like this. And then we don't just leave what we, and don't place what we don't need. The entrance way. Technically, we should build like a gate up on that bridge. But realistically, with building this where it is, you really, technically, you would have killed everyone on that hangman bridge anyway. So you know what? No, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to put anything up there because technically, logically speaking, if you're building a settlement like I am right here, technically that bridge over there should just be cleared. There would be no one there. Why is that brick sideways? So these guys should not exist. And then this is the other entrance that we can use right here. Should cover that mailbox. Gonna try. Let's do this. This. Pop you forward. Pop you forward. Yeah, there we go. Kind of got some. Another entrance here. Alright, this works. Now you kind of got two entrances. You come in. You go do your shopping like right here, I guess. Oh, they're angry again. Throw this down.
You mess with all of us.
And gotta bring the power out somehow, so guess right there. Come to you. You're getting power, right? Yeah. Can you connect to here? Yeah. Alright. Everyone's got power. And you know what? We do have a little space right here, which I find will be a perfect spot to put a guard tower. At least I think it will. It probably should have one. Looking down directly upon potential problem. Just kind of that's the guard tower. Maybe one over. For that stairway. There we go. A little jank, but it works. This entire thing is the manifestation of jank. And the only other thing we need is water. I guess we could put a farm plot out here, I suppose, but the farm is not going to be protected at all. Just so that the game says we have it. Power, switches. Power pile large. Boink. And one of these two. Whichever gives me less issue. There we go. It's got water. I'll throw a farm plot out there just to say it's there. But really, I don't care. Because this is not even a good space for it. Can I grab you? Yes, I can. This will hopefully give them enough to kickstart. Alright. This guy's done. Oberlin Station. That's our new target. Hello, Jeff. I don't know how long you've been there. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't being a very good paying attention guy. How you doing? Hello, Jeff.
Another day of hard work. It never changes.
I will fucking execute you if you do not move.
Now there's a face I didn't plan on seeing again anytime soon.
Nick, damn, you look terrible. When you gonna finally let me buy you that drink?
Gonna have to take a rain check, but next time. Stay well.
Alright, get me out of here. I just want the day to move. I want to see in the light, not the dark. Alright, step 2. You're unassigned. I just need to find one of the settlers. Alright, supply line. Supply line to Starlight. Alright, so first, this is all gotta go. Fuck. And the game crashed. Of course it did. Do 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 do. You are going to Starlight. Move this under this thing. Scrap all of this. Time to go on a scrapping run. You will be rebuilt. Better. Faster. Superior. In every regard. Just let me handle it. Alright. Alright, let's walk around and scrap. So this is going to become a railway hub. Which means we should probably treat it more like a storage yard. We gotta leave these tracks. Looks like we already cleared out everything down below. I did a pretty good job of that. So, can I lift these tracks out, up and out? Yeah, I can, but they're not going to connect anymore. Okay. We're just going to have to pretend that this is, exists, I guess. Okay. Force the, Alright, so you know what? I think the first order of business is a giant concrete pad. It's not going to do anything. So this is, well, it's going to do something, but what I mean is this will provide the backdrop for what we're doing. A big fuck off cube. How are you doing, Jeff? How are you doing? You doing all right? Congrats. Start with not the resource storage, but the industry plot has a 3x3 that I can drop onto these pads. So we're going to put those down. And the industry also has 2x2s that we're going to then slap along the other side. In fact, please stop advertising. Okay, so the rail yard is done. Shipping out a lot of good stuff here. So now that we actually have this, we need to make sure we are still in a grid. So concrete. Oh, you're gonna make me do this? Oh. Okay. How nice. Hut. So if I drop this down, because this is in the same block pattern, continue looping around this thing. And then we will do this. No, we're going to move this over too, at least. Throw some more industry behind this guy. This guy is going to be just kind of raw production to help simulate the fact that this is an industrial cargo hold of some kind. Simple input-output, you know? How close are we to this edge? Oh, we're past this edge almost. Yeah, we'll just not do any more right here. Okay. Back to the concrete. If I actually yoink you. Pull you. Pull you. We can just lower everything to a more sane level instead of being so fucking high in the air. Drop. 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 Alright. Yeah, this is all well outside. So it's going to be very awkward to build this wall, so we're going to just do our best. Workshop timeout off. This is also why I lowered it, because I know this place is in an awkward spot. Okay, everything's back in. Oh, yup. This is already pretty high up, so we don't need to worry too much about the height of these walls. Not too much, but it does need to be brought back inside. I only made 5 too many. Not bad. Alright. Yeah, I can't be bothered with this too much. See, if it's not bad, I'll leave it alone. But these two are at least bad enough for me to care. Oh my god, okay. It really is just awful down here. There. Fixed. Now, there's still a lot of space behind here, and this still should try and be a farm, I think. So what we're going to do is we are going to move the wall just a wee bit. Okay. Get down. Okay. Rotate. Put you right there. Maybe. I think there's enough room for a 2x2. So what we can do with this is we can make a pad. Or we can kind of make a dirt farm behind here. They still need to eat, right? Right. Still need to eat. Put a farm here. But it's the only one they're going to get. Okay, well, let's just try and get up. Which didn't... It wasn't too bad. Alright. Now, I don't want to completely waste the space, but I also don't... I'm not sure... Actually, if I do this... Push you forward... There we go. Then I can kind of sort of use this back half. Maybe we put the housing right here. Because, honestly, I don't want to build this. Personally. The original plan that I originally had was a staggered farm. But if we're building a rail yard, the last thing I want is to be, well, you know, not rail stuff or not industry. So we want making a new industrial base for it. And then we got Finch Farm, we got a few other places. Oh yeah, you know what? Need power. Hold on, I wanna... This is where the power's gonna go. Or at least the start of power. Alright, next. Radio beacon. Right. Because you want people coming here ASAP. Okay, first, or not first, but next, let's... We have 6. Really a lot already, so let's... Yeah, let's shove the res... Let's shove the res, because we only allow multifamily homes, or multi-settler homes anyways. So by doing it this way, we are allowing all the families we need to just show up. And the power armor assembly line. Probably not as great as the enclaves. We can only make lower tier, but the fact that we can make them is a critical step for the Minutemen. And then, after we put this down, boink. Alright, so all the people are getting houses. So how do they get this industry across the way? We don't exactly have a lot of space to build a loading zone. Or do we? You know what? We're going to do a little design. Do a little bit of design. This area is now a loading zone. Sure. So this can all be walled off on its own, except for right here, almost, maybe. And then Sim settlements, I think it's MISC, resource storage, yeah. So you can put shipping containers down. So everything will be kind of stowed in these crates. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what? As much resource storage as this is, we're gonna have ready to go. you. I guess we can kind of put a crate down right back here. There we go. Kind of have stuff for the trains to go by. Now, what we're going to do right here, though, is we're going to kind of do a little... It's going to be a little odd, but I'm not entirely sure how to do this otherwise. So we first need concrete stairs. No, that's not going to work right here. We need concrete stairs. Do I have space over there still? I do and don't at the same time. Let's see. I do need to put this down, though. Did a little too good of a job cramming. Way too good of a job. Damn. Actually, maybe not. If we do this, then we can catwalk. Stairs. I need like metal. Is there any metal stuff? I don't think there is. No. Scaffolding? Oh no, there's potential for that. These don't connect though. And I want them to connect. What about the sim settlement stuff? Can I make anything out of the sim settlements and connect those? Technically, yes, actually. Is there a third one? Yes. Okay. If I just move this over here, that would work. I just need to bring something actually out there that's long. I don't think we have anything long, but we can use a large metal square, a large square instead of a small square. Yeah, this really wouldn't be this close if I could help it. Can I bring this back by doing... help the train run smooth. I know that's kind of overlapping the tracks, but I can't really do anything about that. Logically speaking, I would manually move this over slightly. Then let's lower it back down. We can still go lower than this now. Alright, back to the concrete. Yeah, it's fine. And right here, again, we're not farming over here. We just need to leave these tracks open. But this is oh yeah, we need a pedestrian entrance anyway. Shit. Oh, I guess that's a pedestrian entrance right here now. This could be the pedestrian entrance. A little rough, but it is what it is. I think that should be the pedicure. Alright. Commercial, because we are going to have probably some commercial res. No. We need... Let's throw down 2 munis. Alright, so we got this going. And we do need a few more houses, so we are going to squeeze them right here. It's a little floaty, but I kind of need them. But beyond that, this will work. And this is like, so the trains come in, they don't slant, you can get across the tracks even if a train is here. And let's stick, we do want some guard towers, so we can put one like here. Here. I fully don't expect these things to actually be good placements for these. I just need to at least have them so that this place is at least ready. Alright. Yeah, this is kind of like the loading spot. So, like, obviously not perfect, but we got this to work with. And as an aside, we can just kind of put these down to flatten this out. Now let's get the true walls going again. If I can build it, I will. It's letting me place it, so I'm not going to stop. Alright, this place is basically got itself. And then we'll just pump water from down there. That is a we are kind of making these settlements with some sort of flaw. Like, logically speaking, not really logically, but what I would personally want to do, but I don't want to do and fill in all that space, is I would want to have this go all the way down to the bottom of this and just, and then you could have people interact down there. But I also need to keep in mind that I do not need to make every settlement a 100+ man settlement. Starlight is already struggling and it only has 50. But I also know that's the limit of the Fallout engine. If you were to, like, incorporate something like what Assassin's Creed did for having massive amounts of people on your canvas for a lot of stuff, it was pretty ingenious. So that they would, like, only people within, like, 30 feet of you would have full animations, and the rest would decrease in bones and animation complexity. And then they made that system very efficient, so by doing so they could have massive crowded areas and not immediately herniate 512 megs of RAM. Something you don't see much these days, like just creative workarounds to problems. And most people probably don't even see them as problems, they just see them as just things. Why? I don't know of any company that's really doing a hard focus on efficiency, or not even efficiency, but just I guess not efficiency. What's the term? Optimization. Like they literally pass off the power it needs to straight up everything else. Back in the olden days, you couldn't get away with that. Every literal scrap of efficiency you could get was vital for old games to just run. And you don't see that anymore, and it's really sad. Put you there. You there, and you here. Oh, good. We are in the area. So we're going to make this 4 high if we can. Not really 4 high, but I guess 2-ish, give or take. Alright. Because we don't have mega behemoths riding through these things anymore. Like, a lot of this would technically be most likely drawn by horse and buggy. If that makes sense. And a lot of this would probably be drawn by horse and buggy. The rails just make it a lot easier for the horses and the buggies. And this will just kind of look like the open door. Like, it's a weak spot in the defense line, obviously, but it's a known weak point that you can actually like choke point out and defend. So it's not inherently a bad design. It's that it needs to be like this to operate at any sort of level. Is that? Oh, that. Okay, they will touch this. New plan. We are going to make fake doors. Make fake doors. So that the NPCs won't touch it. Do the same thing right here. Alright, got our quote-unquote doors. The fuck are you connecting to? Oh. Whoa. Well, I guess to keep the styling. Alright. This is done, I would say. Other than really this piece right here. Throw this together. Technically it... Shove that down, make it a door. You want in? Just kind of gotta watch the train, I suppose. There. Well, people should be able to kind of sort of walk up here. It's a slight step. Then you got your main markets that you want, and if you're looking to trade, you kind of have to kind of either walk your happy ass up here or wait for the train when the train's here, or just wait. Alright. And I just need to go make a massive pylon shit for what? Get out of my way, fuckheads. Pylons. You already got that. What we need is this. Stick it on. Yeah, this wall. This piece of the wall looks good. Because then I can connect that to res. I have broken both my legs. I am too lazy to fix that. Not what I meant to eat, but what did I even do? Well, I guess we're not going to get poisoned in the near future. That was a long ass fall, I will say that. Let's get a connecting point down here. Just break both your legs going down, you'll be fine. Please just let me hold on to it. I know you don't like this game, but work with me for 2 seconds. Just need to walk around. Got it. There we go. Alright, now we can just power pylon this way the fuck down here. And grab water. Yep, it's all connected. Oh yeah, this isn't connected quite yet, right yet. We need to actually connect this to the grid. What conduits? I need a connector. Just strap you right here. Be a strapping young lad. Just hook up and over, please, and thank you. Here we go. Water, power. Yeah, this back half of the wall. Oh, well, I'm about to say, like, fucking bear? What? And I got this chunk to do, but our power armor factory. Things are looking quite well for the Minutemen, if I do say so myself. I don't need all of you. Hello. Thanks. Goodbye. Okay, let's try and build this quickly. Shouldn't be too hard. It's just the last bit, but that back wall seems like it's going to give me a trouble, considering what they built. I'm stuck on a bathtub. I don't know what you're shooting at, but if it's not actually a threat, could you not? Okay. Hopefully, probably not, but it'll have to do. Boop. I don't know how these got out of sync, but I'm gonna try not to fight it. They do just fine as is. Come on. And the last little bits of concrete for you. Nice. Alright. And see, the trade route. See, the Brahmins can come through here. And the trade can be commenced. It's beautiful. It's already a natural, organic trade route. And I'll just put a ramp so you guys can just kind of walk up here naturally. Continue on your merry way. Let's see what you got. I just realized my audio has not been going again. I really hate that. There's gotta be a better way for that. Scuff versus Scuff. Alright. Orberland. Complete. Now at some point I'm gonna need to Alright, so we got Taffington, Country, Finch Farm. Maybe the Slog. I don't know where the Slog is. I think it's somewhere up here. Coastal Cottage. So yeah, for the most part. So we got a good spindle going. So I need to connect Templines Bluff, which should be a farm, because it's good. It's a good farm spot. But first, let's save. I want to head to Starlight. I want to check something. It's been a hot minute since I've been there. I wonder how many what taxes have come in for it. Nuka Victory Cola. It just looks like it's just a very orange cola. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna have to modify the fuck out of Starlight so that. Oh boy.
Soaked up too much radiation.
Because just look how laggy this place is. I need to fix this somehow, some way. The point of me coming here, though. Sleep for 3 hours. Hopefully, all the storm goes away. Yeah. All right. Transfer. What we got? Bottle caps. Yeah, we got plenty of bottle caps. Is there anything I can really do about this?
You hear about that farm run by wolves?
Yeah, even this is starting to fill up, or has filled up. Yeah. Everything's working. Doing hard work. Codsworth? Mr. Marlowe. Gwyneth the drunk. Does this mean this also over here is filled? Or we do have some open slots.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
You need to stop talking about the biggest town you ever saw.
You need a weapon. You've come to the right place.
I'll take a look, sure.
Great.
You are not carrying... Oh, yes, you are. A lot of it, too. Nice.
Easy living, this ain't.
This isn't easy living to you? Really? I assure you, most people would kill for this place.
Don't care much for good news. That place is nothing but trouble. I'm sure I have something you need.
Let's see what you've got.
Let me know what you'd like.
All of it. Unironically, all of it.
I hope you ain't one of them synths. They spy on me.
Hello, I'm Joe Gallagher, and, well, I'd like to help you set up some better farms.
I'm interested. What is it you need?
This might seem like an odd request at first, so before I ask it, I want you to consider what 200 years of radiation can do to soil. It works best if you picture the Earth itself as a lot. I've poked around libraries when I've been able, and they prepped seeds to be able. I've managed to find out where they had a stash of these seeds stored away.
Okay.
Save them, we can increase the yields here. It might seem a little thing, but it's terrible.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Good. I have a key here. You'll be taking it to the safe in the federal ration stockpile. Bring them back to me and I will do the rest.
Cool. It ain't the meat. Alright. All the hustle and bustle of town. The game is crying. Sadly, I think Starlight, as much as I want it to be my capital, it is the capital of this place. Unfortunately, it's not going to be where I live. I need to go find somewhere else to live. Well, we did that. Alright, so next... I'm not sure if I want to do Taffington, because that is really close to where that is. Alright, so first we have this. We also have DC to hit. We have a lot of things on the radar, so each is a different subset of where I need to go in a completely different direction. So you know what? If I go to DC, what time will it be? $22. Alright, let's take a nap. And we'll go from there. Get those quests off my bar. The game does not like me sleeping here at all. Just sleep. Come on, finish it up. Come on. Oh, hey, it's a settler whose clothes are glitching out. Oh my god, we actually get to see the galaxy. Oh my god, out of the way, everyone. Isn't the sky beautiful? It actually looks like, you know, a place. Isn't the Milky Way east-west? I don't recall it being... Oh yeah, it is. Eh. I guess that is kind of hard to tell, isn't it? It goes up and then down. Alright. But we're gonna go to DC. Alright, who... Is it upstairs? It looks like it's upstairs. The Fens.
You look like you could use a drink. Dugout Inn's got some cold ones.
Ah, another lowlife coming to drink with us, I see.
You waiting on a delivery? Of some Deathclaw eggs, maybe?
What are you? Oh, the eggs. Oh, you must be with those, gunny people. Though your superior had implied there would be more of you, but... Oh, no matter. The negotiated fee was 200 caps per egg. Generous amount indeed, considering your tardiness. Though our clientele do expect nothing short of the most pristine Deathclaw eggs. Now, do you have something for me?
Yeah.
Here, take it. At last. But is this it? Where are the rest?
Sorry, that's the only one that made the trip. There were complications.
Well then, I suppose this will have to do. Yeah, for a less than adequate job, but a job nonetheless. And the special request your superior made? Major Jeffries, was it? I trust you can get this to its destination. Don't just go waving it around willy-nilly.
Willingham, has my meal finally arrived?
Oh, yes, sir. Endless apologies for the ludicrous lateness of it all. It shall be ready post-haste. You, on your way now. I've yoked a coach.
I don't think I've been in the Colonial Tap House. The greatest shanty town of all the Wasteland. It's well lived in. Because look at that, it loops all the way around, even though we can't technically access it. It does exist. Alright. Deathclaw egg, done. Up my endurance a little more. Next on the quest list, we have clear out the Roachie's nest. Run all the way back to Sanctuary. We're just gonna go on a massive quest run. Alright, the Roachie's nest should be... It's up there, right? Yeah. Though it isn't appearing on the map. I wonder why. Oh, there it is. Ah, Vault Tech calling. A message. Prepare for the future. I don't think I've ever... I never really went this way, I don't think. Is it? I don't think there's ever been anything up here. At least I didn't think there was ever anything out here. Just seems like a... Overlooked bottom feeder? Good God.
Huzzah! Glad that's
Any more? What the fuck? The... Huh? The fuck obliterated me? Oh, we're back here again. Okay. Vault 111. Let's hope we don't crash. Now, I heard a rocket launcher, so now I'm concerned. Just what the hell am I trying? They asked me to assault. And who asked me to assault it? I don't even remember. Anything that... Can I get a better vantage point? Quick save. Who the fuck is out here? Okay. I see the entrance, but can I even get to the entrance without getting massacred? There are candles in here.
I don't think we're alone.
Still got it.
Here we go. Damn it, where are they?
Good riddance to that score.
These are just roaches, so I really don't.
There's something a bit off. Huzzah! Glad that's over.
I'm sure it's not good.
Are we done?
Holy shit!
Well, it's all over now.
No point in leaving that for the scavengers. Whew. Wish I had a gas mask.
Got it. I'm not sure why. The caves of Boston, huh? Alright. I'm just gonna see how fast we can run through these. Oh my. So everything else requires us to leave. Alright, we've got like several dozen target markers now. Let's see if we can't run down a list. Like, hit up every single one that we can see. So we got... That's Captain Peterson. So where's the recipe on? The recipe... Get with the cursor. Get the recipe. So this is something I should do together. I'll go run and grab the recipe and then go grab the dipshit. That is retrieve the seeds. That's get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't... Okay. There's a lot of things going on. So inside tiding is going quite well though. We can dump all the stuff in here.
find them.
You or me.
Is there a bed? Yeah, let me borrow this. I'm not going to try and fight that in the middle of the night. Alright. That is directly south, right? Yeah, that is directly south, so... How you guys doing? Doing good, I hope. Taking nice pot shots. If I call right, this is where the behemoth is, and if not... What pumpkin? Is there a radar encampment? It's a radar encampment.
Someone's coming.
Where are you going? Uphill.
Can't stop me.
Oh, jeez. Crispy boy. I can't see him.
Is someone present? A regrettable occurrence.
Getting tired yet? It's called shooting straight.
Gotta make sure there's no landmines. Every time I've come into one of these things, just landmine.
Got company. Get one over here.
Oh. Alright. This one shouldn't be too bad.
Who's there?
Something out. Could be anything hidden in all this.
Not really. Hey man, aluminum's hard. Aluminum's hard to get. Well, not really. We make bank, but...
I don't know a thing about this.
Hey, who's there?
Mo. Let's get the hatch leading to the old tunnels. Simple as...
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
Or the struggle of the retrofitter. Oh, damn.
Are there any machines you can't charm?
You, Nick.
Man, please don't be Pharaoh's again.
Something out.
Ha! Found you, I
Oh, I tanked that like a champ. Oh my god.
Bad idea. Unless you really want to piss me off.
Get off! Get off! This bitch is bulletproof!
Huzzah! Glad that's over.
That hurt.
You'll run out of bullets at some point.
Probably not. Whatever the hell with the effect of war can you feel it? Yeah, burst phone. So this project isn't get how it needs. And God help me, we're going to suffer for it.
I've done this hundreds of times.
That's good enough.
Disappearing act. Huh?
Yeah, I'm good.
Only a fucking coward hides.
I am indeed a coward because I only wanted these. I only wanted the seeds. I didn't care much about what else is here.
Yo, psst.
Let's get out of here. didn't even realize that there was a side door. At all. We only wanted the seeds. We're good. First and foremost,
Scanning. Subject
Sounds
identified.
dangerous.
surprised you didn't die. Oh, hey, it's an old church. Will this hold another Bible? The Bible? Lonely Chapel.
It's time now for another visit with the Story Lady.
Hello, boys and girls. Today's story is called Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh boy.
Once upon a time, a poor boy named Jack traded the only possession he and his mother had, a cow, for a few beans. When Jack came home, his mother was very mad. Your trade wasn't worth beans, she cried, and threw them out of the window. The next morning, the beans had grown into a huge beanstalk. Jack climbed up the beanstalk and found a huge castle where a giant lived. Jack spied around and saw that the giant owned a hen that could lay golden eggs. When the giant was asleep, Jack stole the hen and climbed down the beanstalk. By the time Jack got back down, his mother was already very hungry. Jack told the hen to lay a golden egg, which the hen immediately did. Jack's mother tried to eat the egg, but it broke 6 molars and 2 wisdom teeth. Not knowing what else to do with a hen that couldn't lay a normal egg, she killed it and had it for dinner and put off dying of starvation for a whole week.
Thank you, Story Lady.
What?
Listening next time, boys and girls, when the Story Lady will be here to tell you whether to dress formally or informally when going to a nudist cocktail party.
Wait, what? A nudist cocktail party? Alright, so we got that one. Return the seeds to Joe. Who else can we do? Oh yeah, there were 2 of those. Achieve the batter up buttercup. I think that's in the market. I think. If I have to go outside, that's fine, but... Okay. So where, if anything, is... We have a quest. Is there anything in here? Well, I actually have to go outside and get it. That is fine. Oh wait, maybe it's upstairs. I do have an up arrow, which implies going up here. Yeah, I can see the elevator's already arrived. Just can't get in it. Maintenance might want to get on this. Not only is this not safe, but I'm pretty sure that this would like fucking flame the thing if this was actually real. What?
Remember, you didn't get that key for me.
Now, if you're actually interested in buying a house, we have a permit available.
Security deposit trunk. How have I failed a novice lock?
Got it.
They didn't want it open. They should have bought a better
Okay,
lock.
that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
You can hate that all you want, but I hate Mayor McDonough. Alright, so you got the Buttercup. And I think both of them are actually in Starlight. Return the seats to Joe. Oh, return. Okay, Lacey's back up there. Okay, and anything else? Alright, so now we got 3 returns. So what we're going to do is we're gonna go to the North Boston and go to Peterson. We're gonna go to Starlight and then Sanctuary, and then we're gonna go fuck around with the recipe, I guess. We're gonna go cooking. Oh wait, after this I need to go help defend Oberland. Alright, what we got in here?
Huh? Notice anything suspicious? We made a good team.
The fuck? Who was that? Marauder followed us in. Guys might want to clean this out. Still got corpses in here, guys. Alright, Peterson should be somewhere. Who stores grenades in their office desk? Can you imagine getting into a mild argument with Maria or some shit, and she just pulls out a fucking grenade? Say that again! One more time! One more time! Up!
Excuse me, officer.
Captain Peterson,
I'll need unclean
redeploy from the garrison from the
Good
Clover facility to the police station.
Yes, sir. I'll need on cleanup duty. Good luck out there.
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
I'll need on cleanup duty. Good luck out there.
Sir.
You need to retrieve the hypersonic vaporizer from Hallucinogen
Captain.
ASAP.
I'll need on cleanup duty. Good luck out there.
Oh my god.
Hey, who's there?
Hold on. I need to try something. This is gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna pop him in the garage.
Movement detected. Curious.
Perimeter base. Found them. Firing. Oh, I'm hit.
No life signs detected. Hostile sensor reading detected. Sustaining ion field. A regrettable occurrence.
What? How did I fail that? Oh no. So it links me to that? That's hilarious, but also depressing and annoying. Alright, well, let me get to the Commonwealth. So. So we're now enemies of the Enclave. I just wanted you guys to kill the thing. Alright, we'll try returning to Captain Peterson in a little bit. Fast travel to DC. Not DC, Starlight. Come on, TikTok. Alright, where is this person? This place would probably be a bit of a bitch to defend, wouldn't it?
And nothing to fear.
Hey there.
I can see it in your eyes. You have something for me.
I
See,
do.
Yes?
I
Tell me
do.
you've managed to get them.
If you like dirt, radiation, and random violence, you're in for a treat.
You don't say. Well, I suppose this is a tale that wraps up all those pretty nicely, doesn't it?
Indeed.
Now I'll take those off your hands, and we can get started growing more and better food for your people. A terrible good end to the tale, I think.
Send Joe Gallagher. We are going to send you to Oberland. Oh yeah, I wanted to go run down to Oberland to defend that place. You know, probably sending him to the one place that probably isn't growing any food is really dumb, but TCL! TCL. I have fallen to the floor.
A bit off.
Something's out there.
Stupid little man!
Where are you? Where? Oh.
You playing hide and seek, aren't you?
I'll teach those bastards how to climb the river.
We'll be taking that. I'm gonna feast on your flesh, human!
Don't make me pull the trigger.
Find him.
Why am I on fire?
Are unstoppable!
Waste my time, pal.
I want to make sure that this doesn't happen again. You know what? The only way that I can think of is I'm going to TCL. Because that is some horseshit. How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to fight if I'm? Okay. Another minigun. Alright. No commercial districts here. Alright. Oberlin's done. Next. Kitty up Buttercup. The Assaultron. It's crawling. You broke its legs. It doesn't need those. Alright, Lucy, where are you?
This place is far better than Diamond City, I'll tell you that much.
Here you go.
Good! But I don't need it back. Consider it my deposit for you. And no need to hide it away. It'd make a good decoration for the settlement. Like I said, your best bet for your bottom line is to let me set up my shop. But I'll do whatever needs doing. Where do you need me?
Go work for the army.
Do you smell that? Did something die here?
Alright. We do have one shop here. The one fault with my settlement design, which is not really a fault per se, it's just a quirk. Is that there's not many ways to go up and down these floors. May have overdid the housing though.
It's always nice to see you here. You really should visit more often.
Come here, Fallons. I just need to dump off a few firearms. I don't really care. You're not even here. Are you a shop? You're not a shop. Alright. Well, you know who hasn't let me down? Good neighbor.
Hello, sir.
Don't worry. I only test.
I've got a few minutes.
Purchase a variety.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Don't need you. Don't need you.
I hope you're buying. Even a girl with an arsenal full of weapons needs to make a living after all.
Alright, what else? Time for some more 2M, 556, infusion cell. Alright, let go of me.
Hey, I heard you walked that Freedom Trail. What, you some kind of, what do they call it?
Oh,
History
you're
buff?
bad. Can't get enough looks at this lovely figure.
So you...
No? Guess you'll just have to shop then.
Alright. Buy your 2M. At least. More shipments of concrete. Alright, all these are just shipments. So the next place we need to go is we can actually just spawn at Finch Farm and walk over there. And we can dump this stuff at Finch Farm. We're not really ready for Finchy, but we kind of exist. Don't really have a big chain out in the coast of Boston. Sleep for some time. Wow, we got 2 quests over this way, right? The wharf. So we just cross this pond.
We should get out of here as soon as we can. Get out of here.
That's a gutter stronghold. Not too interested in engaging, just passing through.
I could just get my hands on the table. I think I can make some chairs out of cinder blocks.
What's this place?
What's that? Guess we're not alone.
Oh, fuck me. Ambush. You know, Chad move right there.
Found you.
He's not expecting the Brotherhood. This poor Minuteman guy. The Brotherhood is displeased. Look, man. You assaulted me. I'm part of the Minutemen. This is not your area. I don't feel bad for slaughtering you wholesale. Now where the fuck am I? Oh, there's Lewowski's cannery. There's a guy that was upset about Lewowski.
Look out for the island. Pack the punch.
Oh shit. It literally just auto-targeted me. How painful. Yeah, we got obliterated, didn't we? Well, let's try that again. With more knowledge this time.
I wouldn't swallow any of this if I were you.
Still like that Minuteman soldier got his arm blew off and immediately went back to work. Hey man, that's Yao Guai meat.
I know it wasn't easy, but you did it.
Something's out there.
Brotherhood Patrol. It looks like my squad has decided the best course of action is to try and assault a sentry gun.
What the?
I made a good team.
Let's see if I can't draw them over here.
Something out there.
Thank you.
Lights out for you.
Finally, it's over.
Alright. Reloot these idiots.
Fire.
Okay. Son of a bitch. We're back here again.
I wouldn't swallow any of this if I were you.
Just sprint. It's like, fine. Fuckers.
Huzzah! Glad that's over. Well, it's all over now.
There's something a bit
That fence protected you. Alright.
There.
Let's quick save here.
I know it wasn't easy, but you did it.
I knew it.
Good riddance to that scum.
Alright, let's try this again.
I think we've got company.
Finally, it's over.
Fucking seagulls. Do not want to fight through all that again. If I can help it. This is pretty fun when it nicks stuff. What the hell's happening over there? Where am I being shot at from? Like, fuck. trying not to...
Something's out there. Here you are.
Okay, hiding. Did we get this? Yeah, we're at the wharf. Okay. I'm not going to talk to the courser because I want the other side first. Okay, fuck off! They aggroed way too early. Oh. Okay, is that an enclave thing that we... An enclave chopper that we found exploded? I don't like that. But anyway. Getting the recipe should be quote-unquote easy. Is this man? Oh, thank God. Somebody more friendly. What are you? Isn't this some dude's house in the basement?
This can't be good. Hey, good team.
Okay, next. This wharf. Oh dear. That might be Brotherhood.
Honey, I'm right here. Go! We did it.
Okay, you're not Minutemen. Who are you? Enclave Sergeant, first class. We're getting Enclave personnel now. Hey, it's just what I want to see. At the church. Nahant Chapel. Is there a Holy Bible in here? That's all I'm curious about. Get out of my fucking way, dog meat. Nope, just books. Very burnt books. So supposedly there's a recipe in this here building. Supposedly. We'll see. Minutemen. That's fine with me.
We got trouble. Guess my good karma's paying off.
In here? Sure. Research terminal.
Whale's eyeballs are fixed. Looking at sweet. It must turn its whole body.
Well. I've got bad news for those guys.
Growing to a length of over a meter, the gooey duck is the world's largest plant.
It does.
They can live for over 150 years.
Fascinating.
This is actually pretty interesting.
Nice.
What else we got in here? Not much. Oh, I guess we're taking a seat.
Excellent.
The rotting fish. Picked clean, picked clean.
There we go.
I don't know what plants I just got. But I got them, I guess. Stunted ghoul shark?
You're looting everything
Oh.
you get your hands on.
Oh no. That's only mildly horrifying.
You made it.
Good work, guys. What? I might come back for the research lab. I was only here for the recipe. Trying to do some quest completions here. Got the whole Minuteman squad. Let's go, crew.
Let's do this.
What the fuck?
Every shot counts.
Is everybody okay?
Red stork. The fact that it spawned on top of us is mildly annoying. How you're just like told, yeah, hey, here, kill this. What? What do you mean? You basically get your ass whooped because you made the mistake of existing. Reload this. Alright, where is Tweedledee? I think he's... yeah.
You must be
X680...
the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
I'm getting less and less comfortable with this whole thing.
What do we know about this synth, Gabriel?
Yeah.
Designation B592 is holed up in the shack on top of the upended cargo ship. He's probably got his best fighters with him, so we should plan on heavy resistance. So, are you ready to go in?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Right
They
behind
sound-
you, sir.
Probably don't need that. Jeez. Die!
We're not alone.
No trouble?
If I can pick him off at a distance while I'm still on land, I'm the happier I am. Alright, move up quickly. Looks like we blew off his leg. Oh. I made the right call on that one. Just run. Shit. You don't know when he's gonna reload again? Just go. We've already neutralized a good contingent of his guard.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Yeah.
Come on out. Nice and quick. You can trust me.
I really don't.
Aw, man, come back. I was having fun.
Where are you?
What the hell?
Don't make me pull the trigger.
Oh, you pot shotted me.
Shit, lost him. There you are, you little bastard.
You're all gonna die.
Carefully aim your shots, my dude.
We made a good team.
Hold up.
Good shot. Run for it. You fucking shithead. You spawned on me.
Bad idea. Unless you really want to piss me off.
I think we're being shot.
Alright.
I think I got something over here. Got company.
Get me out of the water. Out of the water.
What do we do now?
Okay, run. Okay. Carefully wait for 2 seconds.
Come on, tough guy. Come on.
Oh, we're coming, all right.
Asshole, just give along now.
Nice bow. I'll take it. It'll make for some great profit.
Wanted to waste now, would we?
Hey.
I'm not really playing hero and more like trying to murder you where you stand. I think that's more close to what we're trying to do here. Where are the stairs?
Still kicking? Jesus.
Man, it's gonna kill us all.
It's all over now.
Like, Jesus. I'm positive if I wasn't careful, he would have just shot the floor and killed us all. Atomic cocktail. Captain's cabin.
Hold up. To reset the synth's cognitive functions, speak the recall code out loud. The code is Gamma 71 Epsilon.
I'm gonna rob these guys blind. How did I fuck this up?
Got it.
Gabriel. Do you even see the synth? Oh. Mr. Dr. Pepper.
Well
Judging
done.
by your gear, I'm
Very
gonna guess
impressive.
you two are agents
Just
of the
like
Institute.
me. So, made it to the
Tell
top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Boss? You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me?
So I'm
Shit,
by
they
myself
did something
out
to
in
him.
the open.
Take them out. They shouldn't take long.
Oh my. You know what? It is 2:30 in the morning. We're gonna have to call it here. Hope you all enjoyed. Good night.
I don't exist, just a figment in the mist where the voice of the past is lost in a twist. You don't exist, not a heartbeat, not a sigh, just a mirage that waltzes through the sky. No one exists, just phantoms on parade. A masquerade, watching a facade that's homemade. Armies of phantoms waging wars on the breeze. Fighting in a vacuum where reality is at ease. There's no one here but ghosts in tuxedos marching through the halls of non-existent meadows. I'm a zero on a scale, not even on the map, but whisper in a hurricane, a ripple in the gap. No record of my name, no trace of my embrace. I'm the punctuation missing from a sentence lost in space. I don't exist, just a figment in the mist where the voice of the past is lost in a twist. You don't exist, not a heartbeat, not a sigh, just a mirage that waltzes through the sky. No one exists, just phantoms on parade. A masquerade, watching a facade that's homemade. I found your letters in a dream I never had. Ink on paper, but the words were always sad. You don't exist, you never did, just a whisper in the wind, a memory skid. You're not real, you never were, just a ghost in my mind, a life deferred. You failed to be the one I miss, just a phantom in a world of bliss. I don't exist, just a figment in the mist where the voice of the past is lost in a twist. You don't exist, not a heartbeat, not a sigh, just a mirage that waltzes through the sky. No one exists, just phantoms on parade. A masquerade, watching a facade that's homemade. Family echoes in the alley where the old band used to play. The ghosts of the scene that never had a name. They're the ones we never knew, but somehow always missed. Even through the static noise, they don't exist. Who needs them when we're living in the past? But we need them like a shadow that won't last. They need us to keep the memory alive, but they don't exist and never did survive.